Greetings friends! Today I want to make a quick guide on two very fun and cheap Atlas strategies that I use all the time to farm currency in Path of Exile. I really dislike how people boast about their Atlas strategies farming tens of divines per hour, but it takes 5 divines just to start the map. And then what happens if you disconnect, or you break your map, or maybe your character isn't able to do it? Things like this are very unpleasant, and I'm about to solve this issue if you're having it. So let's get right into it. The first strategy that I'm gonna show you is called Maven's Destructive Play with a Touch of Expedition. In this strategy, we use 4 Domination Scarabs and a single Expedition Scarab. We can do this in 2 ways, depending on how strong your character is. You could farm regular Maven's Invitation by choosing random maps and killing the map boss. This way we gather a bunch of Guardian maps and after 10 regular bosses, talk to Kirak to do the Maven Invitation. But if your character is stronger or you've already done this part and got a bunch of Guardian maps, you could farm Twisted, Formed or Elder Slayer Maven's Invitation by choosing any of the Shaper, Elder or Sirius maps and killing the elite boss. If you choose to do Sirius Guardian, you will have both the regular 10 map invitation with Maven and the Elder Slayer invitation at Kirak. But honestly, I prefer to farm the Shaper Guardian just because all of the maps are in a straight line. No matter which one you choose to do, whenever we encounter an expedition with Tunisia or Danny G, I call him Tunisia but his name is actually Tujen, we do it. But be careful not to choose mods that affect your character or break your character, like immunity to an element or ailment immunity if you're doing only ignites and stuff like that. We also do any Delirium, Essence or Harvest that we find on the map because it's just free money and they require not much investment in our Atlas to make a quick profit. For the harvest, we just take those 2 nodes when we have a chance to have a tier 4 plant. And we also take a bunch of essence nodes to have additional essences, and in prison maps have at least 1 essence at the highest possible tier. If your build is strong, you can even do wisps to boost the difficulty and rewards from the map. We skip all masters we encounter like Alva or June, and we block the remaining mechanics, giving us a nice smooth path to farming currency, maps and scarabs. The second strategy that I want to show you is called Spam Eldritch Maps with a single Delirium Orb. In this, we use 4 Domination Scarabs and 1 Scarab of Monstrous Lineage. This strategy has some prerequisites, however. You will need to find the Nameless Seer in Defal Cathedral or Basilica, depending on what you want to farm, and scry the divination cards from those maps to Dunes or Jungle Valley. In my case, I did Dunes, in order to have the Apothecary and also the Fortunate drop on Dunes. After having done this, all you have to do is create a bulk of maps with mods that you can do, of course, and use a single Divination Delirium Orb on them. Be careful to look twice though, because the modifier from the maps are boosted from the Atlas passives. This makes the maps harder, but it also gives us more loot and quantity of items found. You will also have to take a moment to look at the Eldritch altars when they pop in your map, just so you don't miss any exalted or divine orb altars. So don't rush too much and remember to kill the boss at the end after you clear the map. This way you don't miss out on any altars that will give you divine orbs at boss drops. As you've probably noticed by now, in both of my strategy, I'm taking advantage of shrines because their effects are very powerful. It makes us very tanky and very fast. I call this the poor man's mage blood because it's just a game changer, allowing us to have fun on a budget. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you soon, Exile.